What's up, everyone? Welcome to Play Infinite. This is newscast March 13th, 2012 edition. And this episode, we're going to be talking about Acer. It's all about Acer's monitors, and they are bringing 5 new monitors to the United States. And the price range for these monitors go from $139 to $329. We're going to go in depth to each and every single monitor and give you guys the details of it. So what you see here is actually the first monitor I want to talk about. It is let me just get it for you guys. It is this monitor right here. The Acer S235HL. So this is the Acer S235HL, and this is the latest, this design actually won the 2012 IF Awards. So that's a really prestigious awards that they give out to nicely designed products. And the Acer with this asymmetrical stand and really thin bezels actually won this award. So that's nice to hear. And the best part about this monitor isn't even that expensive, and I'll go through all the details right now. So, and oh yeah, I want to mention this video is probably going to be short because we're starting a new initiative here at Play Infinite to keep our videos short and sweet, mostly specific towards a specific audience. So, like I said, oh wait, let me move on here. Yeah. So, like I said, it won the IF Design Award, and they say that sorry, it says, where is it? Yeah, right here. So the S23HL monitor is coming out to the US, along with 4 other models whose screen range is from 20 to 27 inches. So it's a pretty small size range, but the price range is also pretty cheap as well. So the monitor that I showed you before, this one right here, is a star. It's the featured product with its half-an-inch thin frame and asymmetrical stand. So you can tell just by this picture, the bezels are really thin bezels. It's one of the thinnest you'll see for this price, of course, and by Acer. And then over here you'll see the new asymmetrical board. And what that means is basically this little tab, the support thing is right here. It's on the side. It's on the right side instead of in the middle like most monitors. And there's some buttons here. This is an HDMI monitor. It supports VGA, and it has 1080p resolution. So that's something to worry about if you're really into good monitors. 1080p might not be enough for you because you won't get a very high pixel density on this monitor. But it's only $219, so it's not that expensive compared to other monitors with an amazing design like this on the market. And Acer is also announcing 2 other 23-inch 1080p monitors. Again, they're just going with the 1080p monitors, and they are called the S230HL ABD and ABII. And with the first one having VGA and DVI ports, and the second one, this one right here, has DVI and 2 HDMI ports. So that's really nice. And both of these come out in April 2012 for $169 for the first one, which is this one right here, and $189 for this one right here. And yeah, the most expensive is a 27-inch, this model right here, S271HL. It's a 27-inch 1080p again, like I said, DVI, HDMI, and VESA mount, and it comes with a VESA mount. So that's nice that they're including HDMI, but it's just the only problem for me would be the 1080p. I really prefer a bit higher resolution, but then you'll be getting into the 500 to 700 price range. So that's the only problem about that. But this one is $329. The most expensive one. This entire thing is $329. But if you're looking for a budget monitor, there is a 20-inch S200HL monitor, which has it's 1600 by 700 resolution. So this is kind of a lower, and it comes with VGA, DVI ports. No HDMI ports here, so that's a downer for this one. But this is a budget monitor, and it's really cheap. For $139, you're getting a nice brand name. So I guess this is okay. But anyways, if I had to choose between these 5 monitors, I would go for this one, the S23HL monitor, this one right here, just because for the one reason that I like the design. The design is amazing and I really like it, so I would just go for this. And besides, this has the HDMI ports, DVI ports, 1080p resolution, which I wish it had more, and it has a very thin bezel, which I like. So yeah. And moving on to the press release, I'm just gonna show you this. So if you want, you can pause the video and read this for yourself. But this is the one I was talking about. This is the one that I would recommend. This, but it is LCD. So this is the one I would recommend. The new design. Sorry. It is LCD HD by 920 by 1080p resolution. That's the exact resolution, which means it's a 16 by 9 HD digital flat screen monitor. It comes with one VGA and two HDMI ports, and with HDCP, so that's good to hear. And so that HDCP, what it means is that basically you can, like, for example, if I had a PS3, I do, so I could just plug in my PS3 into that and play it. It supports 1080p and HD. This comes for $219 and it'll be available in April. And here's the next one. You guys can pause the video at any time and just read this because I'm not going to go over it. The next one is the 20-inch is 139 DVI and VGA. That's the resolution right there. It's LED backlit. The next one right here, pause the video if you like. 23 inches widescreen. The first one is 169. The second one is 189. The first one has one VGA, one DVI, and then HDCP, and the other one has one VGA and two HDMI, with HDCP for both 1080. And then we have the last one here is 27 inches. With a 920 by 1080 resolution, and it's 27 inches like I mentioned, 16 by 9 aspect ratio HD. Obviously it comes with DVI and HDMI ports with support for HDCP and 1080p HD videos, which I also mentioned, all for the highest price of $329. So that brings us to the end of this video. What else do I have to say about this? Honestly, this is the monitor I would get. If I were you, I would look into this monitor. It looks the best, and it even has one of the best specs. I mean, not in general. I'm just talking about out of these five, it has one of the best specs. So that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to Play Infinite, and we'll see you in our next video. Leave any comments or questions in the comment section below, and also make sure to like this video and subscribe to Play Infinite. We'll see you in our next video.